Okay, this is continuation of question 2. We've done 2a already, so let's solve the b part of the question. Okay, here is the question. Let me copy it down here. Okay, so when you look at this question, you're asked to express this in partial fractions and hence use the method of differences to find this. Okay, so this is exactly what you are going to find. Okay, so first thing you have to do before you can proceed to solve this is to resolve this into partial fractions. Okay, and when you look at denominator there, we have three factors, so it means what you have there can be written as 1 over r plus 1, then r plus 2. So this can be written as a over r plus b over r plus 1, then plus c over r plus 2. Okay, so we could use cover up method to determine the to find the values of the arbitrary constants there, the constants. So for a, we make use of limit x tends to or r tends to 0, then 1 over r plus 1, r plus 2. And to get b, we use limit r tends to minus 1, then 1 over r plus 2. And c, we use limits r tends to minus 2, then 1 over r plus 1. Okay, so the first one, when you substitute r to be 0 here, you're going to have 1 over 2. And when r is minus 1 here, that will be minus 1. And when r is minus 2, this will give us minus 1 over 2. Is that correct? Please let's confirm that. Minus 2 minus 2. Okay, that should give us 1 over 2. That's 1 over 2. So it means that the fraction we have here can be written as this by the time you substitute the values of a, b, and c. Alright. By implication, we have 1 over r plus 1, r plus 2. This becomes 1 over 2r minus 1 over r plus 1, then plus 1 over 2 in bracket r plus 2. Okay, so we can now find the summation of this from r equals 0 to r equals 1 to n. That is summation r from 1 to n, which is sigma 1 over r plus 1, r plus 2. So this can be written as sigma r equals 1 to n. Okay, then we use what you have there, the fractions that have there, which are 1 over 2r minus 1 over r plus 1, then plus 1 over 2r plus 2. Okay, so now what's going to happen here? So first thing you have to do here, when you observe these fractions, you have three fractions here. You observe that the first and the last fraction, when you check at the denominator, there is 2 there, but the middle term, you don't have 2 there. So what you can do to make the the fraction follows a particular sequence is to make sure the denominator of the second term here has 2. So, and for that to happen, we have r equals 1 to n, 1 over 2r minus. So 1 over r plus 1 now can be written as 2 over 2 in bracket of r plus 1, then plus 1 over 2r plus 2. Okay, so and again, it seems that the difference between the r is 1. This is r plus 1, while this is r plus 2. But the problem we have here is that now, since we've introduced 2 here, we have another 2 here, and that's going to affect the numerator of the first term and the second term. So for them to have the same numerator, okay, because we need to ensure that they have the same numerator before we can proceed to use the differences method. Okay, so we have 1 over 2r minus these 2 days, this is 2 in brackets 1 over 2r plus 1. Okay, it seems that if you have 2a now, it can be written as a plus a. So which means what you have here can be written as 1 over r plus 1 minus 1 over 2 r plus 1, then plus 1 over 2 r plus 2. Okay, so what you are saying in essence is that the sum of these 2 weeks still gives us this. Okay, we only reduce it to this, or we only simplify it to this, so that the numerator there remains as 1. Okay, so we have 4 terms now. So the 4 terms can be written in 2 different terms. Okay, so we have 1 over 2r minus 1 over 2 in bracket of r plus 1. So, and the last 2 terms can be written as 1 over 2r plus 2, then minus 1 over 2r plus 1. I'm sure you understand that. Okay, so now we can factorize 1 over 2 since that is constant. The constant r equals 1 to n, then we left it 1 over r minus 1 over r plus 1, then plus 1 over r plus 2 minus 1 over r plus 1. Exactly. So the next thing we have to do now, we have 2 brackets here. Don't forget the summation is going to affect everything we have here. So let me consider this. I want to bring this one out and simplify this. Let's see what the result is going to look like. So then after that, you can now proceed to check this one again to see what this is actually going to give us. Okay, so by starting with this, we have summation r equals 1 to n, 1 over r minus 1 over r plus 1. You can see the difference there is 1. If you check the denominator, this is r, this is r plus 1. It means that you have 1 minus 1 over 2, 1 over 2 minus 1 over 3, 1 over 4, 1 over 3, 1 over 3 minus 1 over 4. So the process continues. Then if you consider second to the last term, that will be 1 over n minus 1 minus 1 over n, while the last term, which is when r equals n, will be 1 over n minus 1 over n plus 1. So you observe that these terms, you can see how this cancels this. So we only left with the first and the last terms. Okay, 1 over n, we also cancel 1 over n. So this is 1 minus 1 over n plus 1. Exactly. So that is the result for this expression. So when you simplify this is what you are going to get as the final answer. Okay, so let's consider the second terms we have in this bracket now. Okay, which is sigma r equals 1 to n. We have 1 over r plus 2 minus 1 over r plus 1. Okay, so if you use the process here as well, so when r equals 1, we substitute the values of r. When r equals 1, we have 1 over 3 minus 1 over 2 plus 1 over 4 minus 1 over 3. Okay, then plus 1 over 5 minus 1 over 4. So this process continues, and second to the last term is going to be 1 over n plus 1 minus 1 over n, and the last term will be 1 over n plus 2 minus 1 over n plus 1. So what do you observe there? You can see every term you have here, we cancel this. 1 over 4 cancels minus 1 over 4. Okay, so the middle terms cancels out except minus 1 over 2 and 1 over n plus 2, because what you have here is already here. Okay, and minus 1 over n here, we cancel one of the middle terms here. So we only left with minus 1 over 2 and 1 over n plus 2. Okay, so minus 1 over 2 plus 1 over n plus 2. So now, so these two results we obtain now, this as this, y this or this, so we can just make the substitution in this place. So we have 1 over 2. Let me just copy this from here. Okay. Okay, so yeah, now we make the substitution for the results we obtain. The first one, we have 1 over 2 in bracket of the whole of this here. We obtain that to be 1 minus 1 over n plus 1. 1 minus 1 over n plus 1. Then the second one is minus 1 over 2 plus 1 over n plus 2. Is that clear? So this is 1 over 2. Then 1 minus 1 over n plus 1 minus 1 over 2 plus 1 over n plus 2. Alright, so 1 minus 1 over 2, that's 1 over 2. Then 1 over 2 times 1 over 2, that becomes 1 over 4 minus 1 over 2 in bracket of n plus 1, then plus 1 over 2 in bracket of n plus 2. And see the solution to the given question. So when you try to simplify this, this is what you are going to get as the final results. Okay, thank you. So don't forget to like this video, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.